Gummit, I need to get this thing set up right. Don't fall everywhere. I reckon that'll work. How y'all doing? Let's see where I got my chat set at. Might not be able to see you. Hang on. Ah, okay. I had it set wrong. Hey, Johnny. Hello, Mike and Anita, Johnny, Elvis. Elvis is here. All right, cool. Appreciate it, Elvis. That's my little C there, little Hunter. That's the only one I got handy right now. The other one's over at the camper. Yeah. Anyway, glad to see everybody here. Hope y'all enjoying. Let's go cut loose and play a little bit. Jimmy C, Sherlock Holmes, Anita Wheeler, Bounty Hunter. All right. Good to see all of you in here. Elvis, I had chili. Actually, it was hot dog chili with pepper jack cheese and throwed a bunch of crackers in there, and it was good. Hello, Kentucky girl. Ah, see if I can't slow it down, do a little blues or something. It's a little hard to do on the sea, but I'll give it a try. Ah, back out her waterlog. Give her a little tap out there. Hey, Candace, how you doing, girl? Glad to see you in here. I got to dust that thing out. Every now and then I'll get a little flake or something out of there. By the time to tear her down and clean her. Blew the dust out of it, as they say. Hear that flat key? Nah, get a little too much moisture in it. Tell you what, y'all hang on just a second. Take me about 3 minutes to walk over to the camper and get my A and my double key. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. And don't eat the phone while I'm gone, Fraser. Ugh, I'm back. I mean, the dog didn't get on camera while I was gone. I figured you'd be up here curious nosing at it. Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to play a harmonica with a cough. Might be kind of interesting though. Now this one you got to get it warmed up. It's such a massive thing. Look how wide it is. But it's not a bad sounding harmonica. It took me a little bit to learn to play it. When I first got it, I hated it. But can't do that on a straight one. Amber and John, all right. Good to see y'all. Jeez, that thing been laying in that camper. It is cold. Yeah, that harmonica's cold. It's starting to warm up. It might be up to 50 degrees now. Hey, Tim, hairballs. I get this frog out my throat. I can do something. There it is. There's that little sound I was looking for. Hey, 88 Mattel, how you doing, buddy? Amber and John, I'm sorry to hear about y'all's friend, and well, my prayers are with y'all and him. Hopefully, things will be kind of easy on him. I know it's a hard thing. I lost a very dear friend at the age of only 35 of cancer. That was rather sad. Still haven't got over that one. But anyways, let's see. Yep. YouTube Grandpa. Let's see, how dirty is my egg? It's pretty dirty. Maybe it'll be alright. Yeah, some fuzz in there. Mercy. I get all the fuzz out to sing directly. Hairballs. I get a drink of water. I'll be right back. Yeah. Much better. I think about doing a video on making a digital TV antenna tomorrow. If I have time, I got a bunch of running I got to do tomorrow. But if I have time, I'll do a video on making a digital TV antenna. Guaranteed to get 24 to 36 channels. They work great, and you don't have to turn them. found a flat spot. Yes, he's about due for a good cleaning. Hi, Achilles, how are you doing? Oh, let me do something. I done something one time. I believe it was on a live stream. Sounded pretty neat. Let me grab this. A peanut can. Hi, Stephanie. Good to have you here. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm playing into a peanut can. The empty one. Adds that deeper echo to it. No, we're not playing with the welder tonight. I actually cooked on a gas flame earlier. I'll tell you what though, that thing does cook good. It takes a little creativity to figure out how to do certain things on it, but it works pretty good. I can't get my dog to sing with me. I haven't yet got her to sit there and sing with the harmonica. A lot of dogs will. Yeah, that is kind of neat. I just got that out there one night and I said, let's see what that'll sound like. And it does. It's got a pretty good Pretty good little reverb to it. Thanks, Aaron John. Yeah, I'm pretty much self-taught. I mean, I had a couple of guys just give me a couple of tips. I was wondering how they made certain sounds, and they told me that, and that's about it. And I cannot read music. I can kind of look at it and tell where the ups and downs of it is, but as far as reading it note for note, nah. But I got a good ear. Got another idea too. I got to get something set up to do it. I've got a computer, but it keeps dropping out on me. I think the power supply is going away in it. But I've got a full audio set up, nice stage type microphone, a couple of speakers and that kind of thing, and I got a recording program on the computer that I can edit it and do all that sort of stuff with. What I want to do is sit down and get a few good little tracks of like backup music on with myself. That didn't sound right. I'm gonna be playing with myself on YouTube. Is that legal? But no, I think that'd be kind of neat because I sit down with the voice recordings on the phone. I just use the voice recorder for the music, and I sit down and played it back and played along with it. It sounded pretty dang decent. It almost sounded like I had like three people playing instead of just one, because did the background myself, and then turned around and replayed it and played to it. So it sounded more like three people than it did two. It's pretty neat. I was able to get some good harmonizing in there because using the same instrument. Dirty Grandpa. Hey John, how you doing? Mm, I have got to sit down and clean them hearts. Tote them around in my pocket and whatnot to get lint and fuzz in them and get stuck between the keys. And like on that little seat there, I noticed I got one key that's flat. I got to take the covers off of it, get my little tiny brush out, and brush it out good. Appreciate it, John. Yeah, I just I play what I hear, and I play it the way I hear. It don't always come out exactly the way that it was originally played. Of course, I like to add a little stuff into it. You know, if it happens to be something that somebody else done, which is rare, I just kind of add my own little stuff to it. I can't wait to get me a G and an F And I think the last one I'll get will probably be a B. That way I can do some of the more blues style stuff. Hey Chris, how you doing, man? Wonder where Gator is tonight. Have y'all checked out Gator's channel? He's pretty cool. He's a trip. It's called Gator's World, I think. He's a trip. I was over there checking him out. I watched 2 or 3 of his videos in a row. Dude, look at my hair. I do look like a wild man. Bobby's going to get him a G string. Oh, you gonna get you one of the guitars with only one string on it? How do you play a G string? Like an old gut face. Put your foot on one cheek and pull that thing tight and start twanging it. Oh boy, that's a picture nobody needed. Oh jeez, that was funny. Where'd that come from? Must have been out of left field somewhere. Yeah, 1 note at a time. Depends on how tight you pull it, what the pitch is. And if it starts squealing, you don't pull it too tight. Wouldn't work too good on a hairy one. One finger at a time. Bobby, you ain't right. Uh-oh, there's a lady in the room. We got to be good now. Hey Helen, how you doing? Let's see. Play with this one a little bit more. It's an easy one to find. What? Wonder what key it's in. I guess it depends on the weight. Play the gut bass. My dog thinks I'm crazy. She's sitting over there looking at me with her ears kind of half cocked up. She's looking at me like, what in the world is wrong with you? That takes a little coordination, splitting the keys like that. I got on here one night, I was about half lit, and I got to messing with that thing, and I was splitting chords like crazy. I forget which video it's on now. It was one of my live streams I played it like that, I think. And I'll have to go back through and listen to them and figure out which one it was. I think it was, let me think. I think it was titled Just a Little Playing or something other like that. Now, I ain't played it on the high keys in so long, it's kind of flat. Ooh, I might get something out of the dog if I keep that up. Oh, she don't like that. Put her ears down and walked off. She said, "No, get off them high notes." That'll bring her back though. She likes them low notes. She'll sit there and go to sleep listening to me play. I don't think it hurts her ears. I don't think she just likes the high pitches because it's something she don't hear very often, and it just bugs her. Now a lot of dogs will howl when a siren that goes off, like a fire siren. Not her. Don't bug her none at all. It's just certain little high notes she don't like, and the top end of this one is the one. The C and the A, pay it no mind. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, Confederate or let's see, what is the other name they call it? Rebel flag. No, that's not really right. God. Oh well, rebel. Yeah, that's one of the names. Rebel flag, Confederate flag. God, what was it? Southern flag, of course. There's one other name for it. But anyways, that one's a tougher one. The center star is pointing up. If you get a cheap one made in China, a lot of times you'll find that this star is pointed upside down. They do that to get away from the copyrights. Cheap ass Chinaman. But what the flag means, a lot of people think it's just about slavery and this, that, and no, it ain't. That war wasn't even started about slavery. Each one of these stars stands for one of the 13 original colonies. That's why there's 13 on it. And this is where the freedom of the United States started, right there. Do you believe I didn't catch that one? I have to wait till it pops back up. Yeah, a lot of people think it's racism and this, that, and other. Nah, we believe what the flag represents in these days. Well, it's what people want to believe it represents. If they just go back and check the history, they'll find that that flag was. Another reason why it was called a rebel flag, we were rebelling against the English, putting all those taxes and everything else on us, telling us what we had to do and everything else. And no, we didn't want to do that. That's basically what that war started over. And then later on in the war, they tried to make it about slavery and this, that, and the other. It really wasn't. It Yeah, it's a shame. If you go back and study I call it the early history of it, that's the truth behind it. But that flag stands for American freedom. That's exactly what it stands for. But I mean, there's a lot of them out there. You can't tell them that. They want to believe what they want to believe, and that's it. Yeah, exactly. Fish keeping. They want to associate that flag with slavery. Actually, there were a lot of the black people that came here from Africa fighting in that war on the southern side because they wanted their freedom too. And a lot of them wound up to be landowners and very prosperous people on account of that. And the others, they, well, after it was all over, that's right. Stars and bars stood for freedom. And let us do what we want to do and leave us alone. We come over here and started this country. Y'all go ahead and don't bother us. And that's all what it was all about. People wanting to be free. Not actually read the history on that. The KKK was not. I, I, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure of this. Was not even a group when the Civil War started. Um, almost positive of it. I need to go back and check on that, but I'm almost positive that they were not even a organized group at the time that that war started. That war was started over the fact that the English were trying to take us over. I guess they seen we started doing good over here, and they just want to come in and take everything. And we just didn't want to, just didn't want them to do that. So, yep, taxes, and that fell under the English rule. That was carried over from England. Uh, the beginning of this country, I guess the first settlers that came here came from Portugal, I believe it is, wherever Christopher Columbus was from. Came from there, and that was a highly Hispanic area. They spoke Spanish, but anyway, it's an interesting history. If you want to take the time and find some of the old history books and read it, it's very interesting. Boston pot tax. I like that, Bobby. Yeah, have a big old tea party. Yep. Back in the day, that was another slang name for pot tea. If it's been an actual pot, though. Maybe heard some news. Paints a terrible. Yes, I agree with you 100%. Biscuit. That's a good point. They just need to, go ahead and study it. Oh, geez, I got a mouse in here. He's watching me. Let's see what he does if I play something. Oop, he ran as soon as I moved. Yeah, Cliff Note, good point there. And look where we at now, as Americans, period. There are some things we getting taxed on 3 and 4 times. Take your gasoline tax. Okay. You got the petroleum tax. You got transportation tax on it. You got sales tax. It's also there's an EPA tax on it. It's like 5 different taxes every time you buy gas. And same with cigarettes. If there weren't any taxes on cigarettes other than sales tax, it'd be about 35 cents a pack still. But it's all the taxes that run them up. You look at your cell phone bill. According to FCC rules, RF is not taxable at all. All cell phones work over RF. So those government taxes that you're paying on your cell phones are illegal. And if everybody raised enough cane about it, they would drop a lot of that, which it wouldn't make a lot of difference on a cell phone because per $100 you pay on a cell phone, there might be $2.50 to $3 in taxes, something like that. I know the taxes on mine, the plan I got, it's $35 a month. It comes out to something like $39 with all the taxes. So if you get rid of the taxes, including the sales tax, it'd be a flat $35. Appreciate all the thumbs up, guys. Got 11 showing. That's awesome. On that subject, let me pull my straight C out. This is C flat or C sharp. There's no in between, but I can split it between, and it gives a kind of a calliope sound. Can't seem to hit that thing tonight though. Night there, fish keeping. Glad you came by. Awesome hanging out with you. Anyways, yeah, I enjoy playing. Self taught. They say I don't know how to read music, but I guess got an ear for it, and it's something I picked up, and I enjoy it. Ah, Arrow Views, I saw you in there. I thought to say hey and got to playing and let you slip by. Glad to see you in tonight. Hope you're enjoying it. Another piece of buzz. I gotta clean these things. Yeah, I got to get me a G, a B, and an F. I'll start doing some of that bluesy stuff. I can actually do it on the C, but it just don't sound quite right. Tell you one I miss. I had an old 48 key golden butterfly in the key of G. That thing was awesome. It kind of got away from me. I left it at my mom's home, and when I moved out, no wonder I got a flat key. I got a piece of paper stuck in there. Find a little piece of wire or something and get that out of there. What in the world? That wind up in there. Sure is. Looks like an old piece of cigarette paper or something. Piece of phone. Let's see if I can get in there and get that out. No wonder she's making them funny noises. Little piece of wire. I gotta put some solder. That probably ain't stiff enough. It's moving. No wonder that thing was cutting so smooth. I couldn't figure out what in the world I had that flat key for. And it kept changing. That's why it kept changing. Put the paper move and it changed where it was flat. I get that building that I've been talking about. Well, oh, look there. Okay, Dal. I bet that thing plays 100% better now. I get that lint out of there too while I'm at it. I wonder I was coughing. That'd give me a case so I can take this thing in my pocket without that happening. Let's see what it sounds like now. That should be a little better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, I got that big old building. I'm actually going to use it as a kind of a workshop. And, it's one part of the building. It was an old schoolhouse, is what it used to be. One part of the building is a complete gymnasium. The bleachers and everything been took out. It's nothing but a wide open floor. Uh, I'm thinking if I can get a few pictures together, maybe have a couple of live music sessions in there. And the way the roof and all shaped, it'll sound great in there. Got that curved roof in it. It's got acoustic tiles down below it, but still the sound will radiate off of it real well, I think. Uh-oh. The ladder got fuzz in it too. Everything's fuzzy around here, including me. One good thing about that building, once I get into it, which will be, I am hoping by this Friday coming, I'll have full use of it. I'll be able to start moving my tools and everything over there and getting set up. Have a nice dry place to work on stuff at any time. As big as the building is, there's like 3 large rooms that I can use for like small engine shop. There's offices there. There's 2 offices there that close completely off, and they're like 14 by 14. Think about making me a little living area out of one of them, which won't take nothing to do. It's already all the receptacles and everything's in there. All I have to do is maybe bring me a little electric heater, and lights are already in there. Except I'm going off grid with it. I'm gonna put solar panels on the ceiling to run whatever's in that. Not on the ceiling, on the roof. Whatever's in that room is gonna be run off of those. I also have a electrical generating windmill. I haven't quite finished yet, but I know it'll work. I just need to finish putting it together, and I'm thinking about putting that up on the roof also. Then I'm gonna invest in a set of golf cart batteries, so I don't never have to worry about, periods of low light or no wind. I'll have enough batteries to run my little bit of stuff. I'm a big fan of the low draw LEDs, and I can also run the CFLs if I need to run something off of 120. I can put my little inverter in there. I'm showing we got 6 in here. Somebody's hiding. Wonder how much fuzz I got in that one. None, because I don't tote that one in my pocket. It's too big to tote in my pocket. Another thing too, when I get in that big building, I'll be doing more different video stuff. I work on small engines, motorcycles, sewing machines, weed eaters, caterpillars. Well, I ain't gonna be no videos of caterpillars inside the building, but I have worked on bulldozers, worked on small airplanes. I do all kinds of electrical stuff, so there'll be a little bit of that going on. And I've been playing around with all the off the grid stuff. I'll probably do a few videos on some of the stuff I've done with that. Different ways to pump water and using wind and solar generated power, and well, there's several little ideas that I've come up with that kind of different. One that I'm playing with is RF generator. Actually, I just use antennas, and the RF comes through over backwards, and I have successfully charged batteries with an antenna, and it does work. Not a whole lot of current, but it's enough to charge a battery. And when you think how many millions of RF generating sources there is out there, you could feasibly put up a log periodic antenna to cover from one end of the spectrum to the other and never be without some sort of RF causing a charge. RF is very high voltage. That's why it travels through the air. And then you take that high voltage and you drop it down to a low voltage, you pick up amperage when you do that. So the more amperage you got, the more work you can actually do with that. So it's an idea I've been playing with, and it actually works. I've actually used my ham radio antennas to charge my batteries when it was bad cloudy outside. I'd unscrew the coax from the antenna and screw it onto a little box that I made that converts it from that high voltage, almost static voltage, down to a low voltage, which 13.5 volts is no problem. I've seen that automobile call that I use go as high as, I think it was 32 volts on the output with no load on it, and then once I put it on the batteries, it dropped down to an acceptable level to where it wouldn't cause any problems with the batteries. I've actually brought 2 deep cell batteries back from all but dead, like only 3 or 4 volts in them, and they'd be back up to 13.5 volts by the next evening. That's all done with just the RF that the antenna's collecting. It's neat. It really works well. And because RF is nothing but very, very high frequency AC, you don't need rectifiers and all that stuff to get the transformer to work. AC makes transformer work. Then you come off of that transformer and you put your rectifiers in, and you got DC current to charge batteries. Pretty neat science. I enjoy playing with it. And you also put a bank of capacitors in there, so if you need a heavy draw, like for starting something, but you don't need it but a few seconds, those capacitors will take the place of putting a really big battery in there. You can run a small battery and a few capacitors in line and pick up enough amperage to go ahead and start the engine. I believe I done rambled off into the electronic world there. Anyways, I believe I'll play a little bit more, and God, what time is it getting me? It's got to be about 11 o'clock. All of them make good wind generators. Yes, they do, because it takes less torque to turn them. Well, I chose the John. I chose the harmonica because it was something I could relate to the way it worked.